So last week I didn't put out a clips video, so there are some clips here that were actually from 2 weeks ago, getting rolled into one. And we start with this game where on turn 6 I get my level 3 spider, which I often go for the level 2 spider pill, but it's pretty rare to get into a situation where I can pill a level 3 spider early enough for it to actually matter. So here I'm checking the pack to see what I could potentially get from my spider. Already excited at the prospect of potentially making a video out of this. And what happens is we lose this game, so we go down to lethal, but not necessarily the end of the world if we get something good from the spider. And what's it going to be? And it is level 3 snail. Now, I mean, it could just be bias here, but I'm pretty sure my spider pill snail percentage is off the charts. So here, unfortunately, as much as I like to keep snail on lethal on turn 7, it's got to go. So here's one where I pilled stork, level 3 stork, and got zebra. And I've also got porcupine going and fox, trying to use some of the low tier units, piranha as well, I guess. And here the porcupine breaks the coconut and then re-triggers the coconut with its ability. Yeah. Poor old porcupine. And hopefully in the new update, which comes out tomorrow, the porcupine with blueberry might be able to do a little bit more work. So here's one. On turn 13 I've got my quad storks and I'm pretty confident I'm going to lose. And unfortunately I go against someone playing middle shark for no reason whatsoever. And their middle shark gets demolished by the cheese, and then the 2 stakes are going to win it at the end. So that person messing about cost me the chance at the 5 stork win. To be honest, probably didn't have much chance anyway, but here's one playing more of the rubbish units. Owl, jerboa, microbe, and we go against the scumbag alpaca jellyfish team, just the worst that you see constantly. And the snake will trade with the eagle, and you know what's coming out of the eagle. It wouldn't be a clip show without octopus spawning to cause me to lose. Octopus desperately needs rebalanced, it's so OP. So here's another jerboa game, and I get the mouse for the buy sell with the apple. And what happens here is I get matched with Cow Pig Cow. Now, I don't know if he's still uploading. I don't think he's uploaded anything for a while, but it's good to see that he's still playing the game at least. So I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. And then the next one, now this was a couple of clips that are the same thing happening. And it happened like 4 or 5 times in the space of a day, where I kept getting matched with people playing solo Doberman. Now, I assume the reason for this is that Scooty put out a video with Doberman plus Lion 2 squad, and so all the copycats are out in force trying to get that build to work. Although I'm not sure it's a good idea to waste your lives trying to play Doberman by itself that early. You should probably just wait until the point that you can actually get the Lion. But it was fun to see people trying it anyway. This one is another jerboa game. I played quite a lot of jerboa this week, just trying to make stuff happen with it. And unfortunately, with an incredibly weak squad, I roll sloth on turn 13. So, I mean, I'm going to buy it. I've got no choice. But since jerboa was part of the the purpose of the run, I think I decide to sell the sauropod here. I think realistically you would probably want to sell jerboa, but I buy the oranges, and of course it hits the 2 pets that I'm thinking about selling, and so we sell sauropod and buy sloth. And 1/1 stats on turn 13, not the best. So we go against swordfish tiger, and because our team actually had pretty low stats, it's not, it wasn't that good a matchup for them. However, having the sloth The sloth in the back slot with the 1-1 with melon. Yeah, that was a foregone conclusion. So here's another seagull game where I had the lemon on the seagull for, there was nothing for it to pass lemon to really, but it gives the bee here honey. But the strange thing about this game is that it's going against a team that was completely synergy based, and it's very rare to see that this kind of stage. So they had aardvark, rat, bear, and shark and fly, like with almost basically base stats. And because of the honey being passed over, it ended up being an exact draw where the alpaca had the exact right attack to kill the aardvark at the end, which was just seemed like unlosable when I saw that opponent, but in reality they had the upper hand. So here it's the very next turn on that same game. I think here I'm just going to buy the toad. It doesn't really make any sense having like the seagull pass lemon to an ant from the anteater. And we go against another shark team, but this time they've actually got the shark at the back. So the shark gets peanut that overwrites the weakness. The octopus hits the seagull, which means that the seagull gets killed by the octopus, and then we end up losing by 1 HP even after weakness has been reapplied to the shark. That was just absolutely ridiculous. All right, this one, I'm actually going to pause this here because on the face of it, this doesn't look too unusual, but this team has a base stats level 1 rooster, but they also have level 3 turkey, which means they bought the rooster before they bought the first turkey. And I guess they must have bought it on like turn 5 or 6 for the whale to swallow. But here, the base stats rooster with this whale setup results in the turkey giving plus 45 plus 45 because it gets 5 total spawns, which is just absolutely ridiculous. And the shark in the back is just completely unnecessary. And so here's one where I was trying to run starfish plus double tamarin, and then I knew I was done for it. I just gave up here. And I decided to sell both tamarins into a microbe. And we're going to buy the microbe to get the turkey buff, sell the starfish and turkey, buy chicken leg and cow to try and get the microbes onto 50 health, 3250. And then I'm optimistically going to freeze the turtle and another microbe for next turn. But we're actually going to go against the most disgusting combo. I hate to see it. And it is elephant, blowfish, skunk versus the one squad. Probably one of the weirdest teams I've ever submitted that late. So I'd be interested to know if anyone else has done something similar. And then for the last few clips, they're all going to be me attempting this all shrimp team. So here we are on turn 14 and I find the 4th shrimp. And what is going to happen is I'm going to get matched with this bizarre panda tiger team that gives 50 stats to a gorilla which had peanut. However, they overwrote the peanut with their own melon, and I get this level 3 shrimp achievement. So I don't know what that was about, why you wouldn't just allow the gorilla with peanut to insta-kill something at the front. Very strange, but cool to see a slightly different team composition for a change. And here is another shrimp run where I get matched with Haps himself. And unfortunately, he just didn't have it in him to beat the might of the shrimp team. I guess he was going for a full snipe team there. And then the very next round, and at this point the shrimps are all at 50 health. So I'm going to swap one over to have a 50 attack, 16 health at the front, and hopefully insta-kill a melon unit. So we'll free some stuff for next turn. Although, spoilers, there's not going to be a next turn. Because the odds against this are so incredible. I go against Dolphin, level 3 Dolphin with Pineapple and Mosquito, which, if you do the sums, it was exactly the right amount to kill the 16 health unit at the front. Just absolutely ridiculous. And then finally, here is another crazy matchup where my really goofy looking mammoth piranha team gets matched up with Job from the Discord going for the all bus squad. That was really awesome to see that.